I was thinking the other day, I don't know why I just had this epiphany about raising girls and how I'm actually the one that's responsible to show them certain things and pass on things to them. And I was sitting there looking at how to freeze food or something like that and store food and save money by doing that and making double meals and freezing some. And I was looking at that online and I was just thinking, I don't know how to do anything. Like, I don't know how to do this. I have nothing to pass on to my children. I mean, other than, maybe a relationship with the Lord, hopefully one day. And beyond that, like the practical things, like I just felt like I was not taught those things and not prepared for coming into marriage. And I, since it can be kind of maybe a bizarre thing for the generation before us to think about, I thought I would just list some things that I don't know how to do or didn't upon getting married. So they would kind of think, this is crazy that the younger generation doesn't know how to do this, but it's actually a reality. I mean, and there's so many things that we need to be taught on, but so much of your home revolves around meals and cooking, but like meal planning and cooking certain things. I mean, I'm a very like basic cook. I can get it done, but to really have any knowledge in that area and to even know how to bless others in that area is totally beyond me. I mean, even at this point, I'm like, we're just throwing it together all the time. And I would say like any type of storage thing or like money saving ideas, like ways to be a good steward with your money and frugal with your money, like totally beyond us. And I don't think it's something that has been very important to our generation either, because we've just been in a very prosperous time, for so long. I was talking to Russ the other day, just telling him that when I had this epiphany about all this stuff, like I realized that the 10 years leading up to actually when I had Noah, I was only around my own age group because I was in college and, we're just like hanging out at coffee shops until 3 a.m. And it's like, there is no preparation going on for what you're actually going to be experiencing. I mean, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning now feeding the baby, but it's totally different, and so I didn't have any interaction with anybody that was really older than me, and certainly no interaction. I mean, I would say like hardly any interaction with children, no changing diapers, no figuring out anything. So here you're just kind of thrust into this situation that is kind of a little bit foreign to you, and it can be very overwhelming. I would just say how important it is for the church to realize, to get this concept, to get that having a vision to train the younger people is a very important thing, especially those who, like I came from a home where I was raised by a single mom, and she really did an excellent job, but she had to focus on work so much of the time because you just had to do it, and it would have been wonderful had someone kind of come alongside us and really work with me on a lot of these things that I don't even know how to do. And I totally thought I was prepared for marriage. I totally thought I was a great catch because I love the Lord, because I had saved myself for marriage, and because I had a heart to support my husband. But it's like, what does support actually mean? It means like there's a lot of practical things that go into that. It's not just all this spiritual like praying for them and whatever. It's really keeping your home, I think, is a big way to support them. So anyway, and then even on top of that, having your home be a ministry to other people. Like if you're still trying to cover the basics and you can't even get your own family taken care of, how can ministry, ever flow out of your home? It really is, you don't even think about it. It doesn't even occur to you because you're kind of in crisis mode figuring things out. So if the church was actually able to just catch this vision, I think we would be much more supportive of families. Families would run better. I think that you would just send people into marriage with just a whole different picture in their heads, and so much more ministry would be taking place because we would actually know how to do that and know how to practically bless people and meet their needs. And yeah.